This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the T-69. It's an American Tier 8 medium tank with an autoloader, and the map is Erlenberg. As you can see, I'm a Tier 8 tank in a Tier 9 and Tier 10 game, so I'm going to have to play a little bit differently. I'm going to try and do spotting damage, which makes sense for this type of a vehicle. The vehicle's not that fast, so I'm going to hope to spot enemy tanks, and hopefully my allies will do the damage. And it looks like the T-49 is going to be coming with me. And of course, if I have an opportunity to hit some tanks, I'll do that too. Okay, there's no way I could defeat a Bat Chat. The best I could do is spot them. I'm going to see what it's like, see if I have good cover over here on the other side. I might not. This could be very dangerous. Well, from here, in theory, I'm safe. Those Bat Chats aren't going to dare take shots on me.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
I got nice shots on him, though. I'm going to stay low on the hill while I'm recharging. See if I can hit some of these other tanks over here.
That one didn't go through. Critical hit.
Wow. So that E-100, you know, I hit him a few times. He didn't like it. He's not so happy. If he hits me, I'm a goner. But I can't get a good shot on him. Yeah, it's the best I could get. So I'm going to go back to reload. So it worked. As you can see, my team definitely is losing. Not such a good strategy. They're going to come after me. And I'm going to die. I'm going to go after this guy right here.
Ready to fire.
Maybe he's an easy target.
They're knocked out.
Okay, so I've got a problem. Serious issue. I want to get out of here. I'm going to reload and get out of here. I got to use my other repair kit, unfortunately. And stay with my team as much as possible. That's not good.
Target acquired. Enemy is hit.
Enemy tanks everywhere.
We're done for.
Okay.
Everyone get out.
I was heading back to base, see if I could do something about that issue, but, you know, we're getting clobbered. Actually, it's a little bit more even now. It seems like it's a little bit more even, but it doesn't look like it. We are getting clobbered. Okay, that's the game. Back to garage. But at least I advanced. I got the team to advance. I don't know what screwed it up for us. But I hope it wasn't me. You got the Centurion, got the Panther. I'm going to take a look to see what goes where. Well, I'm just going to play the Panther. Go into battle. And hopefully we'll have a victory. A little bit of a wait. Mines. Okay, I could manage this one. This one I'm pretty good at staying alive. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up the center. I'm going to go to that center mountain and I'm going to do spotting damage. Obviously I'm a tier 7. The enemy is tier 9. So I won't be able to really engage them in battle, but I'll be able to get the spotting damage on them. And it's going to be difficult to get the spotting damage because we don't have artillery. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to get to the center of that hill and take shots whenever I can.
Let's go.
And if I can get any sniping done, I'll do that. As you can see, I'm not that fast compared to a lot of these other tanks. Right over here, you can get some lucky shots on tanks that are... Yeah, there's somebody already there, like that one right there.
Ready to fire. Target unlocked. Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. Target unlocked. Target hit.
Gotta withdraw. Yep.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Well, that's too bad. So I had to withdraw because they ultimately took control of the hill, which I wasn't expecting. I thought my team would take control, and obviously that didn't happen. So let's take out a Tiger. See how he's doing. Get into battle. The Tiger! Rawr. Antonio the Tiger. So, this is going to be a little bit of a slower tank. It's got decent frontal armor. Little bit of a wait. I don't see any enemy artillery units, which of course I would go after if I could. But I think I'll be able to do well. I think that the Tiger P is a tier 7, and I've got some premium rounds I'm willing to use. I probably got the best gun for this tank, so I'm going to engage the enemy head on here. They usually don't like to go to the central area, so I'm going to not go to the central area. I'm going to go a little bit to the right. The enemy won't go across the center, so why sit there and wait for them? And I'm going to prepare to reposition wherever the enemy shows up.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's see how it happens. It's a beautiful map. I love this map. It's one of my favorite maps. Okay, so I guess I'm going to start right here. I've got those binocs. I'll be able to see quite far ahead. Keep an eye out for any enemy targets. Lot of garbage. This map was done really well. I think they did an excellent job. And it was one of the maps that I requested a year and a half ago. I wanted a map that was just all city, where you could do all your city battling. Okay, so the Bulldog's on the upper level. Ah, but I missed him. Keeping an eye on that Bulldog. He's a very dangerous tank. He probably ran away to reload, and then he'll come back. Oh, you fired, did you? Guess what? I'm going to fire too.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've lost a track.
Yeah, this is not good. What the hell? Can't see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I look at that. That little ramp screwed me. I wasn't able to get a shot on that Bulldog. Come on, buddy. So I'm going to wait for this guy to fire, this J Panther. And as soon as he fires, I'll go in and take a shot at him. Well, I had no choice. They had me surrounded. Somebody was nailing me from behind. I don't know. I suppose I could have turned around. It was a difficult game. They got some lucky shots on me. What I was ultimately trying to do is I was trying to make it to the beach. And I don't know this map because I only played it a few times. It's a new map. And the beach was blocked off, and there was a J Panther there. So I couldn't make it to the beach. If I had gotten onto the beach, I was going to flank everybody that was on the beach, but as you can see, I was unable to do that. I failed. Let's go with a T-44. Take him out for a spin. Kick the tires. Not a lot of people playing right now, considering it's 6 a.m., you know. I couldn't sleep tonight, which is why I'm playing. Just one game. Okay, so the medium tank has a reasonable speed. Hopefully there will be enemy artillery units, and there aren't. First, on Lakeville, I usually do a spotting run to see if I can obviously spot enemy tanks, which would mean going up this road, and it's more difficult to do it from this side, and it's easier obviously from the other side, but I also have the binocs, which are an advantage. With the binocs I should be able to see far enough. Tier 8 in a Tier 10 game, it's difficult. Don't want to be stupid.
Let's get this show on the road.
What I might have to do is some inner city driving. I'm thinking I'll go through the inner city and I'll just do hit and run. I mean, that's pretty much my only option. Nothing. Okay, so I'm going to move closer. This is where I usually go. So I guess I can see him, but he doesn't see me. That's interesting.
Penetration.
Ooh, 19 hit points. He's not too good.
Target. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Bad day for him. Oh, he's dead. Now there's going to be other enemy tanks over here, so I got to be careful. You have to advance a little bit and stop. Yep, see, I got spotted. There's definitely somebody there. Okay, so now I gotta hightail it out of here.
That one bounced.
That's too bad. He's gonna want to get next to that rock, I'm sure.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit.
Now this is a shooting technique. Obviously. Not the best played out.
Enemy is hit.
You shoot and hide.
Target unlocked.
But it looks like they didn't spot me, so I'm gonna
Penetration.
keep nailing them.
We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't penetrate their armor. Critical hit.
Oops. Well, he's dead. What would be really nice is to just flank him and go behind him. Not impossible. Let's see if my... Oh, well, that's too bad.
Everyone get out.
So it worked out okay. It wasn't so bad. Oh, there was a tank right next to me. Huh. That sucks. Okay, so it looks like time to play another game. I'm actually thinking about selling some of my tanks. I think that I have too many that I don't really need, like the Matilda, for example. The Matilda was important when I played lower tier games, and I love playing the Matilda. That's the difficult part. I love the tank, and I put a lot of games into it, and it is used for training your dudes. But for example, maybe if I find a higher tier premium medium Russian tank, maybe I'll switch. Or the other option is I'm going to look at the tech tree. Usually there's no tier 9 and tier 10 medium tanks. They usually go away. So if I don't find any, I might get rid of the Matilda and just move on. It was a beautiful tank. I loved it. It's just that I have too many tanks and I want to get some other tanks. Okay, so I'm going to head on the west side. I should do well against any of these other tanks. We're all, I'm tier 8. And I have no idea what to expect. But being on this side, I'm going to be able to flank the enemy. It looks like my allies are not coming with me. I guess I'm going by myself. I'm going to take the route that's right here. So I guess this is the lower route. And as soon as I can get to that higher route, I'm going to get to the higher route. You want to be high. You want to get your engine up high. Because if things get difficult, it's easy to get away. If you're low, if you're on the lower area and it gets difficult, your engine is going to need to push you up that hill to run away. You want to take as much territory as possible, of course. This is a great spot to have under your team control. You don't want the enemy to have all those sniping positions.
Ready to fire.
Oh, you're so happy.
Enemy armor is damaged.
There's something wrong. My tank did not reverse. It went forward, but no reverse.
Let's find another target.
Now I know my team is not ready to flank them. They're not that brave.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. Let's find another target. Critical hit.
So we gave up some territory. And I got a reload, so I'm stuck here. And of course someone is sniping me.
Vision device is damaged. Ready to fire. That one bounced. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy is hit.
So I screwed up.
Enemy on fire.
I screwed up big time. I missed an important shot on that tank because I thought I was locked on him, but I wasn't. I got to reload and chase after this M6. Why let this other guy take this kill?
Target acquired. Enemy armor is damaged. Ready to fire. Got him. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
I thought I nailed him. I took a shot at that J Panther. I thought I nailed him hard, but I guess I missed, which is sad. And my ally cowered away. I understand that he's low on hit points, but that's no reason to run. I mean, he's running from a J Panther. J Panther can't shoot around the corner. There's a lot of things a J Panther can't do. But that's okay. I'm going to get into another game. So I obviously screwed that up. I thought that my ally was going to take shots, and he didn't. So the J Panther just had me as a target. You really can't trust a lot of your allies. So I'm going to look at the Russian tech tree. I want to get rid of my Matilda, but there's no higher level tank to replace it with. And as you notice, okay, so I guess there are a couple of mediums up here, Maybe Matilda. It's a tier 5. I think I'd like to get rid of that Matilda, even though I loved playing it. I think it needs to go. Don't get a lot of money for getting rid of it, unfortunately. Huh. I'm going to think about it. But there's a good chance that Matilda's going to be one of the tanks that's going to go. I got a lot of other tanks I need to play. Okay, you're next. You're the next customer up for bid. Centurion. Let's see if there's anything good here. Nope, nothing good. That's what I thought. Let's get in battle. Okay, now the Centurion is a medium tank, and it came out of a great line of tanks. The Crusader, the Covenanter, the Comet, etc. The Cruiser, I think, was another one. They get worse and worse, I think, as they go on, because they get slower and slower. I mean, the guns aren't better for the tier, and it's just not as fun. So as such, I don't really like playing it that much. There are 2 enemy artillery units, and there's 2 ways to get them. One is to head through town, because sometimes they go to the K1 area, and the other way is to search, obviously, on the other side. And we have 1 artillery. So you know what? I'm going to take a shot at it. I'm pretty strong. If I meet up with anybody, I should hold my own. So I'm going to show you where you can find the artillery. And it's always confusing. Like, there will be tanks there, enemy tanks. And when you get there, you're like, why is this enemy tank hiding over here in the corner? But that's what'll happen. I think maybe I'll go in with my premium rounds. I'm not that fast, but 40 kilometers is pretty good. See, what the heck was that? I couldn't believe it. It came to a dead stop. So, over here, we're still in our neighborhood. We're going to keep on going. We're going to cross over a little dangerous area. They're going to spot me, unfortunately.
Ready to fire. Critical hit. One of our tracks is damaged. Our fuel's hit. We've lost half our gas. Penetration. We didn't even scratch them. Track hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Let's find another target. Target acquired. We're immobilized. One of our tracks is damaged. Critical hit. We've lost a track. Target released. Target acquired. Ammo storage is hit. We're lucky. Bail out.
Well, I didn't make it. But you did see that there was an artillery unit in front of me. I think I took a shot at him, and it didn't work. They did track me, and you have to ask yourself, why are those enemy tanks sitting over there? Those tanks were in the J1 area. There was the Ferdinand and the VK, and the VK was running around. But why is the Ferdinand back there? He's not there to protect the artillery. He's just there because he's afraid to engage in battle. There's lots of better positions he could be in backing up his teammates. Okay, the Tiger. You're next. Let's see a good game. All you need to do is kill every tank on the enemy team and I'll be happy. If you fail, I might not be so happy. Okay, Mr. Tiger, come on. Wow, there's not a lot of people in the queue. Okay, this is Prokhorovka. And I know this map reasonably well. I don't like being on this side, though. I'm going to see if I can come up with a sniping position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over the rail. You know what? Maybe I'll sit at the rail and see what happens, because sitting at the rail can be fun. So I'm going to wait until the artillery does its random shots.
Let's go.
And then I'm going to park my tank on the rail line. And from there you can get a lot of good shots in. Excuse me. And probably no one will see me. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to go find a bush near the town and sit there and twiddle my thumbs. It's not really safe to go over there because artillery shots will come in randomly. So I'm going to go over on this side. Let's start right here. The angle's too high. So maybe something like this. That's weird. My gun still is okay. You can see we've got a lot. Nobody went to the hill. That sucks. Okay. I'm going to go to the hill. Now it's going to be a lot more dangerous to get there. I'm going to enter the water over here. So at this point they shouldn't be able to detect me. And then I'm going to go up over this area. It's funny because usually everybody's excited about going to the hill. Wow, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the west side. That's a lot of people. So I'm going to try and go up this way. Like I said, it's very dangerous over here. I could easily be spotted. If I am spotted, I have to give up pretty much. Yep. Have to give up.
Permission to engage. That one bounced. Target lost. Track hit.
Yeah, they're going to destroy me. That's what's going to happen. So I'm going to try a different technique. Ah! You got to move. That artillery is going to come in. I'm going to try and go up again, but using the bush as cover. Let's see if it works.
Target acquired. Enemy is hit. Where did they go? One of our tracks is damaged.
Okay, so I'm going to hide for a moment. They sent a spotter.
Radio man is down. We can only signal nearby vehicles.
Yeah,
Antenna is damaged.
they definitely
We can
sent a
only
spotter.
talk locally. Target acquired. Penetration. We're done for.
Okay,
Everyone get out.
so it's really difficult to. That's why, you'll hear me say. I'm going to give this speech. You hear me say, take as much enemy territory as possible, advance as quickly as you can, and the reason why is because if we had taken that hill, it would have been extremely easy to defend it. But we just let the enemy have it. If you replay the video, you'll notice that one of my teammates mentioned that just as I was about to get in the water, he made a comment about how we let the enemy have the hill. And that's exactly what happened. So to retake the hill is very difficult, and obviously I wasn't able to do it. And they basically had their run of the hill. They could go wherever they wanted to, which means that they're going to destroy all of our tanks that are on the entire east side, the 6 column, the 7 column, the 8 column, even more. I mean, all those tanks are goners. They'll spot them and kill them, spot them and kill them. So you have to play the strategies properly, and these people have played these games long enough that they should know how to play. They're just afraid to, and I've done it so many times. I have played 10,000 games, and I've played with tons of different tanks, and I have gone up that hill again and again and again and again and again and again and again, non-stop, to the point where I've accomplished everything I've wanted to accomplish. You know, the hill doesn't excite me anymore. I need something that's a little bit more challenging. But maybe it's going to be a new challenge for me. I'm going to basically find the right tank, get on this map again, and I'm going to show you how to take the hill, whether you're from the north or the south, and I'm going to show you how from the south you can take the north side of the hill. And you'll never see anybody do it, but I do it. I'm going to be the first one to show you how to do it. But you're going to have to wait until I get the right tank and that map. It basically means I need a reasonably fast tank, and I'll go right around to the front of the hill. It's going to be crazy. They've got 1 artillery unit, so I'm going to go for it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a run along the side.
Let's go.
It should be easy, presuming that I don't run into the enemy. It's kind of easier to head north than to go the other way. So let's see what happens. And I'm sure that those guys are, they're too slow. The guys that are behind me, you got to wonder where the heck are they going. They're going to their favorite spot that they go every game to get some cheap shots. I don't think they're going to go arty hunting. So you cross over here. There's a little road over here. You got to watch out because the enemy might be planning the same thing. So you might run into another tank, and if you do, you got to run for cover real fast. And all of his buddies will start taking shots at you. One thing you can do, obviously, is stay over here, so you've got all these trees and bushes covering you. You don't want to get spotted, obviously. And I haven't done this very much at all. So I really don't remember exactly. Obviously, you turn left over here.
Ready to fire. We didn't penetrate their armor. One of our tracks is damaged. We didn't even scratch them.
I used the wrong repair kit.
You can't focus. We're dead for. Everyone
Okay,
stay down.
that was an IS-2. I believe that's a heavy tank. He's got a more powerful gun. He tracked me. There's a T-34 over there. I don't know if that T-26 is moving up or not. It looks like he isn't. But they didn't follow me as far as I know. Okay, so you got to wonder, why are there 2 heavy tanks hiding over here? It's like they got nothing better to do. Meanwhile, they've got these lower tier tanks, like the Black Prince and that guy who just died, the IS, defending our higher tier tanks. Okay, let's see what we got next. They're not supposed to defend their artillery. They're supposed to let me go in and kill them. Okay, what do we got here? T-32 maybe. Tiger. Tiger just can't win. That's the thing about the Tiger. He can't win a game. Talk about losers. They should change the name from Tiger to Loser. In fact, I think Tiger in German is loser. Hidden village. Okay. I don't know the village area. I've only been there a few times. They've got 2 artillery units. I'm going to head for the battle over here in the north in the valley. I should be able to take out a lot of these tanks. Now, again, you want to stay high.
Time to roll out.
So this way, if you have to hightail it out of there, you don't want to have to run up a hill. You want to be able to run down a hill to get away from the enemy. Because your engines, when you're in combat and you're fighting somebody, you want to avoid going uphill at all costs. Because obviously it will decrease your speed, it will make you an easier target. So you want to take advantage of the downhill slopes as much as possible. As you can see, Sasquatch here is having trouble making it up the hill. It's a race. And if I have a chance to go after those artillery units, I'm definitely going to do it. So if the enemy allows us to punch through, there's a good chance I'm just going to keep on going. Wish I could hit that guy out there. You can see the T1 is starting to chicken out already. You don't want to let the enemy take the good area. You want to have it. KV-85, guess what? You suck and I'm better than you. I will destroy you. You better run. We're not going to destroy this KV-81.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Looks like you destroyed that T1 heavy.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, so it's going to be dangerous over here. They're all going to be taking shots on me.
Penetration.
I hope this guy doesn't hit me. My ally. Yep, he did. Like he owns the place or something.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Ow! That sucks.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, I gotta help out my ally.
We're done for. Everyone
Did
get
I go?
out.
I hope I didn't hit the wrong button on the keyboard again. S51, yeah. Artillery unit. Okay, so what I was doing was I was reversing because my ally needed some help. And I was going to hit that T-29 and probably kill him a second sooner, but unfortunately the artillery hit me. That's okay. It was a good game. Wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed the battle. I probably got some spotting damage. You know what? I'm going to check the tech tree over here. Something interesting. You've got this this tank here, the Yag Panther and the Yag Tiger. And I've got the Yag Tiger, the Tier 8, and there's a chance that I might give up this Yag Tiger and play the real tank instead. The real tank should be better equipped. It should have a better gun, and just in general be a better tank. The only thing is that it won't get all the magic points, you know, the extra training for the crew and things like that. But there's a chance I might get rid of a lot of my premium tanks. Maybe switch to the ones that I don't have, like the Chinese ones. You know, get rid of the low and just play my Tiger and let the Tiger roll up into these areas, because I don't want to play the low anymore. You know, I don't want to play the premium tanks that much anymore. I play them last. I'm sure I was disconnected because they're down for like a minute every day. Sometimes it's a little bit longer while they reset their computer and stuff like that. This is really weird. Looks like I have no tanks. I wonder why that is. Why would I have no tanks? All of my tanks are gone. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I was hoping that that we would get a triple today, but we didn't. Looks like it's going to be a double. Boring. Okay, so I'm going to start playing some more tanks, and this will be the end of this video.